6 suspects involved in a cocaine and hashish racket were arrested in Waligam today along with a car.
A number of drug smugglers were arrested and major drug busts were carried out in the year 2016. The Police Anti-Narcotics Bureau says they have seized 1,486 kilograms of cocaine and 147 kilograms of heroin in 2016. What happens to these large hauls of drugs after they are seized by the authorities? This is an extremely large amount for a country like Sri Lanka. We can clearly say that these drugs have been brought in to be re-exported. When a stock is seized, it is destroyed after being produced in a magistrate's court and after the person involved is punished. There is a large amount of drugs that has been collected at the Government Analyst Department. This is a problem for us. A challenge that is faced in the anti-drug drive is the lack of a mechanism to destroy these narcotics with transparency. This poses a risk as unscrupulous individuals could seize the opportunity to peddle drugs in the custody of the authorities. The police has the ability to chase and arrest. The drug racketeers are at large because of the political pressure that is put in through the Attorney General's Department or the police. People who had accusations raised against them directly and have even had drugs in their homes are now holding deputy ministerial and state ministerial positions in this government without any shame. What we can see is that the government does not have the political will to eradicate the drug racket. They have seized hundreds of kilograms of drugs. The officers who seize the drugs and make the arrests receive some form of benefit at that time. The people of the country do not know what happens to the contraband or what happens to the people who are arrested. Doubt may arise regarding what happens to the drugs that are seized. The people are not aware of what happens to it. Investigative journalists at Newsfirst have also exposed that drugs are being smuggled into the country using the sea route off the northern coast. Another major racket is the Kerala ganja that enters the country through the north. Allegations are raised that the drug racket in the north is being carried out with the support of South Indian fishermen. A large amount of cannabis was discovered and seized in the coastal areas of Mathakal, eastern Vadamarachi, Manna and Thalemana in the recent past. The Sri Lanka Navy says that they have seized 1,600 kilograms of Kerala ganja and 2 kilograms of cocaine in the last year in the northern coastal areas. However, South Indian fishermen have rejected the allegations that are raised against them. The Sri Lanka Navy looks at us suspiciously, thinking that drugs go into their country through us. The government does not know who is behind this racket. The government thinks that the fishermen are aiding it. Whoever it is, they must be punished. The fishermen do not have any connection to the drug racket. Those who are carrying this out are posing as fishermen. They have been getting away on the seas. They are putting us in danger too. Public representatives say that a mechanism that goes beyond seizing narcotics needs to be implemented in the country to counter the drug menace. I believe as a parliamentarian and a second-tier member of the Good Governance government that these drugs should be destroyed in public. If these drugs worth billions are in circulation once again, there needs to be a mechanism for the people. We urge the government, if it genuinely wants to save the young generation from this scourge, it is a racket that should be cut from the root. This should begin from the top.